at the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me?
Wakey, wakey. Good morning, Martians and my friend Johnny.
Oh, I thought that was just a direct message to me because, you know me.
Despite the fact that many of you here are on the Pacific Coast 3 hours earlier than this, and we are so grateful for your
I know, it's actually, when you put it that
attendance.
way, I really have no excuse.
Good morning, everyone. Let me bring the chat in. Oh.
Maria, I once met a girl named Maria.
Well, good morning, Maria.
Or,
and thank you for
nobody
the coffees.
buys us coffees like
Maria. Oh, I like that one. What did she say? I didn't catch it.
Oh.
And while you're looking at that, hi, cool
Okay.
Dahlia and Latte and Patty and Peggy and Daisy and Shen. How do you say this name?
Shenlin.
Oh, well, that makes sense. I always make it harder than it should be. And
okay.
Deb and Chris and Vijandra and Joy, Francesca. Hello, everyone. So excited for today. This is part... Wait, what part are we on? This is part 5?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know the number, but I know the experience, and the experience has been wonderful so far. So
yes,
keep it coming. And Maria said, "Happy Martian Thursday, RNJ, and everyone."
Oh, thank you very much. Well, we've got a few amazing songs to get to. We are starting off today with, let me pull that up, For Forever. Then we have Flight Mode, My Skateboard Shoes, and Bomb Squad. Those are the 4 that we are aiming for today. Let us know up front, have we reacted to any of those? Those titles are not ringing a bell, but we've recently been wrong. So please let us know so we're not caught off guard up front. That would be awesome.
Do you, Richard, do you like the thematic nature of my shirt?
Planetary exploration, and I'm trying to connect it.
No, I wasn't thinking that. Oh yes, that was it. That was it. Space, Mars. It's a loose connection, but hey, I'll take it.
I think it's time.
It's
Enough
time.
People have gathered.
If you haven't yet, please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell so you always know what's going on in our Throga world.
So we're in episode 6. Thank you, Francesca.
Okay.
Also, please be sure to click on the link below, just like Maria did. If you don't mind, help support the page and this amazing mini-series we got going with Hua. And do consider becoming a Thronely member that gives you exclusive access to our Sunday shorts. And you can see Hua in the middle dancing like a crazy person, that wonderful crazy person that he is. And also additional content that's available there as well. All right, let's get this going.
Look at that. Look at those colors.
I know. Every time. I can't, just that experience is just absolutely amazing. I can't imagine it.
Thanks, Vijandra. We'll get back to that.
Yes.
大家困吗？那我们继续啊！
Oh, can't see the subtitle. Stay up.
I told him, I told him songs never last forever. Sometimes they do, but not forever.
Good to know.
I see for real. I think I really do, but never for forever. 'Cause I can see the world around me. I'm feeling deep within my bones.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah.
Feel within my soul, my heart and soul. It makes me so hysterical. The way things go, forever lost in love.
This song has got like a folk feel.
It's like a pop
right?
folk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
not to get all sad when everything is getting lit up and happy, but I'm gonna miss these Thursday mornings. We keep finding we seem to open up with these great just feel good mood things
Well,
right away.
Let's not dwell on the negative. Let's not dwell on the negative.
I'm almost out of Marsberry Pine and I'm feeling sad.
Tis better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all.
Good thing there's a whole lot more content of Hua
Yeah,
Chenyu. So
exactly.
all is well, but this is just what a great piece to kind of open up to. What I did want to ask though, what makes it folk pop? Is it the bounce that is that kind of like a traditional?
Well, I mean, the acoustic guitar, first of all, obviously
Right.
plays a part, and it's this sort of like back and forth rhythm from I don't know if you can see it, but I'm covered. So it's this
There
like
you go.
toggle between the
Here, you can break it down.
you got your bass note,
Right,
and then your other fingers are playing the other parts of the chord.
right.
You know, it's that. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in me? You know, that type of thing.
Yes,
That sort of bounce. That again, that sort of forward momentum too, which kind of gives it that pop sound. Very upbeat. And very, very sort of appropriate for this part of the show because I mean, the sun's come
Sun
up.
is out. Yeah.
You can feel like an extra pep in his step. That stress of wondering if it was going to happen is gone, and he's just having a good time now.
He's so relieved.
Yeah.
One, two, three.
I have that catch that? They lowered the gates, and so the fans are running in. So everybody's outside. You guys mentioned that last week. It was cool to actually see that scene. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Very, very cool.
Unexpected
Yeah,
breakdown.
seriously, right? Nice.
Amazing. I'm still thinking about the logistics and just even thinking about the idea of lowering the gate. So you've got thousands of people that don't have tickets, and here you are in the encore with still more songs to go, just saying, you know what, everybody's welcome. There's no, whether you couldn't get a ticket or you couldn't afford it or whatever. Who does
He's
that?
a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
It's just so cool.
Yeah, but not many. Not many is the
Yeah.
answer. Yeah, and just going back to the feel of this song. So when I mentioned that "Hey there, Delilah," sometimes I do that as a reference point. It's not derogatory thing at all, like, or saying that he's copying that. Because they weren't the first one to use that either.
No, thousands
that was
and
the plain
thousands of songs before that.
Plain White Tees, who I actually met. They're really, really cool guys.
Oh, nice.
But when you so everything is borrowed from something,
Yes.
but it's how you put it together and make it new is the thing. And then when you also add into that the fact that he's doing a song like this in the context of doing rap songs, doing metal
Hard
songs,
rock, progressive, yeah.
really moody, atmospheric, indie type songs, doing everything in between. It's freaking awesome.
And that's part of the genius in the set list that we've mentioned early on. We're just seeing the sequence that is just so well thought out. There's nothing random happening here. But this flow forward that he has is somehow magically timed with the weather gods. It was just so incredible.
Yeah.
Before we move on to the next song, Johnny, hit us up with some coffee appreciation.
Yeah, we got hit up. Yes, Vijandra bought 5 coffees. Thank you so much. Happy Sunrise Concert Reaction Thursday. Love for Forever so much. One of 2 songs Hua has in English. And let's see, Barbara bought 5 coffees. She says, "Good morning." Yeah, thank you for Vijandra again. Patty Petronell Martin bought 3 coffees. It's a happy Thursday with your Hua reaction. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Patty.
And Rosa Reese bought us 5 coffees, and she says, "Boa tarde a todos. Sem tratutor."
Do you need some help with that, Johnny?
I don't know what that means.
It's not coming from me, but
But thank you so much.
thank you,
Rosa.
everyone. And if you didn't already know, when you buy 5 coffees or more, you get a Johnny-O from Johnny. a little quick little video, like a cameo video. I love that you do that.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Thank you so much, everybody, for your continued support. And while we're thanking people, thank you not only to this Mars YouTube page, which the link is in the description, but to the Hua Chenyu English subs channel for all of the translations, allowing us to experience this a little bit more intimately. So thank you as well. All right, Flight Mode is next. Cool title. And yet, because of the artist, I have no idea what direction we're in.
I know, right?
Other than up.
Yeah, I think that's a good guess. It's gonna be upbeat.
Confetti in the hair.
Nobody pulls off the long shirt with the dangling sleeves like Hua Chenyu either.
刚刚玩的开心吗？
That's cool.
我们每一次演唱会前2天
That's right. He does concerts 2 days leading up to this
从
one.
下午开到晚上，白天开到黑夜。今天我们又从黑夜开到白天。每一次下午的时候啊，我在台上其实看大家是看得很清楚的，然后晚上因为灯光亮了嘛，就看得没有那么清楚。然后今天是晚上出来，我先是看不太清楚，慢慢现在刚刚2首歌，哇，你们每一个人都让我看得很清楚啊！然后才看到好多人带着这些小花、小太阳花啊，这个是你们今天专门准备的吗？哇！
真的很有心哎。还有人哇，还有戴的那个很可爱啊，戴的这个太阳花的面罩。
Again, so calm in his just talking between songs too.
哦，还有人做了 Purple 的娃娃过来了。
Purple doll?
哦，
Art.
能够，哎，对哦，向阳而生改编的这个怎么样？这首向阳而生是这一版本，是我专门为了今天重新创作了一段，可以称为向阳而生日出版。之后，我也许会把这首歌发表出来，好不好？
Again, that responsive.
喜欢吗那一段？
The
Yeah.
audience
我
is
刚刚在唱的时候，我真的
Definitely seems more of an Eastern thing, yeah, which I think is really cool.
但因为这首歌太长了，然后我
Purple
就一
is
直
his
在演着说，我不
a
能
doll.
不
That's awesome.
That's a great name.
Purple.
怕后面唱不好了。但我内心其实真的很感动，眼泪好几次在眼睛里面快要滴下来了，我赶快然后自己收回去了。我看了好多人都哭了，是吧？幸福的眼泪，谁说的？好啊，我也很幸福啊。好，接下来这首歌呢，是因为大家这一次回到火星这么多天了，可能过完今天可能就要回去要开始工作什么的。那这首歌是本来也讲的是一个关于社畜的这样的一个生活，然后那趁现在假期，我们一起来尽情的演唱这首歌，好不好？飞行模式。
Scottish bagpipes. Amazing.
He's the composer of this one, co-composer.
烦恼无影踪，牛语照亮。
But this is not Scottish at all.
No. Celebration continues.
That's cool.
What a wild combination of ideas. Like, you know, the bagpipe thing.
Well, that's what I was talking about. Case in point with combining different things that are known, but when you put them together, it becomes something brand new and unknown.
Exactly.
You know, starting with that the Scottish bagpipes, then doing the sort of traditional, I don't know, I guess Chinese melody for lack of a better word. But,
Yeah.
And then over 90s rock, alternative rock.
Yes. But then also having like this like tribal chant, like out of left field, just the sequence of melodic and soundscape that are taking place is just so wonderfully unpredictable and interesting.
So good. And I just love his love for all types of music and all types of sounds, all types of cultures musically. And just really not holding back and just having no internal censorship, which can be just an artist's. Sometimes it can be good, but you know,
it can be.
But you know, like to be that free. I've talked about this so many times. I love his freedom as an artist and the fact that he's just like, this is what I like today, so I want to do it.
Yes. Brigitte, before I forget, can you look for the link for that music video for this? A lot of you in the chat are saying we need to check it out. Add that to our Hua Chenyu, who is on our primary artist list worksheet, of course. And so we make sure we cycle back into that one.
Yeah,
What a cool song.
which is just so funny when you say primary artist, because I mean, as of 2 years ago, we didn't know who he was on which is crazy.
We've
and
got
now
like
he's one of our faves.
We've got like, I don't know, 20 that that are like the go-to ones that we know our subscribers really respond to. But that's out of millions of
Our
artists.
ignorance.
But
Yeah.
But no, to your point, I was going to say those primary artists we didn't know existed a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. None of them.
Yeah.
And now I can't imagine life without this. I was just listening to Hua Chenyu on the drive up to New York because that's where I am right now at my father's castle.
Me
And
too. Not at your castle. I mean, we're actually
Yes.
20 minutes away from each other.
And we
but
haven't seen each
we're
other
not even
at
going to see
all.
each other.
there's not enough time. You
not
just
enough
can't
time.
fit it in. But I was listening to Hua's album and just it's just an incredible adventure, and I always listen to it in its entirety. Like I don't pop around to a favorite song. There's something magical about his sequence of songs that I just love, and I'm so grateful to all of you and to this channel for discovering artists like this. It's just incredible.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Oh, coffees, real quick before I continue,
Yes.
please.
Absolutely. Got John Eho bought 5 coffees.
Hey, John, thank you.
He says, "Good morning, Martians. Great show. Stay healthy, everyone. Thanks, R&J."
Thank
That's
you
us.
very
We're
much.
R&J.
You're very welcome.
And Chris bought us a coffee. Enjoying this positivity in spite of myself.
Oh, Chris. Maybe he'll have some death metal to come before the end of the show, and it'll
Yeah.
really hit home for you.
One can only hope.
Francesca, my father's castle. So very.
It does sound so posh.
And my father's castle up in New York.
Yes, it's so just to be specific. So
Yes.
it's a house castle. It's not a castle.
Yeah, I mean,
the outside is made of stone in the shape of a castle, and he also built it himself.
Yes.
So that
it
helps.
does not come from royalty
Your
or
lineage.
wealth. It is just a lifelong project. We built a beautiful home. You can
Yeah,
learn
you
more
did.
about it in our travel adventure reaction to 1OK Rock. We did you can see the whole place. It's super cool.
Yeah, you brought it up yesterday, and you said, "Oh, my father's castle." I'm just like, well, sir,
La-ti-da.
aren't we lucky?
Growing up, it's just like I remember having, like, it'd be one room done at a time over the course of years. Like I had a bedroom, and then my first several years of living here was just like concrete slabs, and it just wasn't even like in today's standards of safety rules and everything. Like we never would have been able to move in. It was just like
Yeah,
my
and
jungle gym.
one would think with all that exposure to these type of things, you would be much handier than you are today.
Oh, I'm useless.
None of it rubbed up, and I'm even more useless with
I
that.
love my father, but I learned nothing from him. Vivian, thank you so much for the coffees that just came in.
Yeah, let's get Vivian, then we'll get back to the music.
Yes.
Vivian bought 3 coffees. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, because I like it when he tells this, referring to Wawa here, tells how he created this song. He's keen observer to the soul and human dynamics. He's very aware, and you can see in the lyrics and in the context of a lot of the songs he does, his presence and awareness, and talk about not being posh in who he is. It just, despite the millions and millions of dollars that come in, he pours it back into the Mars experience. And just we see that over and over again with the stories about him. It's just beautiful soul.
No pretense, no arrogance.
No.
Just just one of us all.
奇迹太稀有，生存靠即兴，空交自由，半生同情，纵观继续化成美丽。Ring like a boom, like a boom，这月
Oh, I love that.
that melody over that chord progression is so
So
cool.
good.
Ring like a bong, like a bong， 一丝儿轻飘一手。
His lyrics are great.
Ring like a bong, like a bong， 老板好像走了。
Great hook. Ring like a bong.
Yes. Interesting that he put in the little English moments. Maybe
Yeah.
it's for phonetic flow, you know, just
Maybe.
where did the bagpipes go?
I love that.
What's the song?
Yeah, no, that's a
Great.
great point. The productions that I love are the ones that have those little novelty moments where it's just like 3 seconds and then you never hear from it again. Because it's so easy when you're trying to produce a song, you know, it's tough to find good sounds. So when you find one, the normal reaction would be like, let's use that through the whole thing because
Of course.
it's awesome. But to find something that cool and just be like, I'm gonna stick it right here, and then not again.
Yeah.
And I'll find
at
other
all.
songs. It's really cool.
So
That hook.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember that
Get
phrase.
it
It's
right.
really cool. It was a very extended phrase.
Well, there's many hooks built into that too, by the way. Just great. In that bing like a bomb, like I just
Boom.
like those
Yes.
chants, just so cool that's in there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take for the first time in the series a little detour. Vijandra filled us
Us
in.
take a detour? That doesn't
This is
sound like
ridiculous. Vijandra filled me in. She's one of our Diamond Throwing members and was the one who encouraged us to do this in the first place. Thank you.
Yeah,
Very
Vajana knows
much.
her Wawa for sure.
Yes, she does. And we love hanging out with her too at our monthly Zoom meetings, getting to know her a little bit more. And this next song is interesting because it's called My Skateboard Shoes. And where the song came from, this was a cover. So this song was originated by somebody else, and we're going to listen to a little bit of that. And it was a part, I think it was assigned to him on the show The Next TV, and that's where he had 24 hours. We've seen some of these. He had 24 hours to completely reimagine and arrange and
Yeah. Yep.
and bring his artistry to the table. And apparently this is the original, and it's going to be interesting to hear what he did with it. So we're going to listen to a little bit of the original. Then he performed it on The Next. We are not going to listen to the version he did on The Next because it has a long history of copyright issues. and we have a long history of being prone to copyright issues. So we're going to hear the original, and then we're going to go back to the Sunrise concert and hear, the current version of what Hua did with that. So,
Which, by the way, such cool concepts on some of these shows, like that the songwriters show where the songwriter they submit their songs and these established artists pick them.
Yes.
Or no, wait, yeah, they pick the songs they like and
Right.
they get to perform it. Really,
and then this
really
one,
supporting the artistic part of it, not
where they're
just
actually, they're fanning the flame to like, what would you do with this? Let me hear your artistic vision. 24 hours is insane, by the way, but it makes for a fun TV show. Anyway,
Yeah.
here's the original. We'll listen to like just a verse chorus.
do. Bass is cool.
Yeah.
有些事我都已忘记，但我现在还
It's like
记
a
得。
rap style.
在一个晚上，我的母亲问我今天怎么不开心。我说在我的想象中有一双滑板鞋，与众不同最时尚，跳舞肯定棒，整个城市找遍所有的街都没有。我这样来回找到你，时间会给我答案。星期天我再次寻找，依然没有发现。一个月后，我去了第二个城市，这里的人某跟他时间过得很快，又要降临。我想我必须要离开。当我正要走时，我看到了一家专卖店，那就是我要的滑板鞋。我的滑板鞋，时尚最时尚。回家的路上，我骑。
That was odd. That's very odd.
This is what they gave him? I'm sorry. Obviously this did something to grab the producer's attention. I'm not really sure what was a verse or a chorus, to be honest.
There might be a spark in there. Spark to
Something.
inspire
All right.
something.
We're just gonna leave that there. We're gonna return to the Sunrise concert.
There. I kind of want to listen to that again. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, Hua, let's see your magic. I would be in total panic mode if they gave me that.
This is the song we just heard.
Or a transition. No, this is.
有些事我都已忘记，但我现在还记得，在一个晚上，我的母亲问我今天怎么不开心。我说在我的想象中有一双滑板鞋，与众不同，最时尚，跳舞肯定棒。
This is the same song.
这个城市，这个所有人都没有。他说将来会找到的，世界会给我答案。星期天在寻找，依然没有发现。一个月跟我去第二个城市，这里的人们称它为魅力之都。时间过得很快，夜幕就要降临。我想我必须要离开，当我正要走时，我看到一家专卖店，那就是我要的滑板鞋啊，那就是我要的滑板鞋。Yeah， 我的滑板鞋时尚最时尚。回家的路上，我情不自禁摩擦，在这光滑的地上，摩擦在这光滑的地上。啊
He created hooks out of it.
一步两步。
And a chorus.
一步一步似魔鬼的步伐，在这光滑的地上我摩擦。哦，一步两步摩擦，一步一步似魔鬼的步伐，在这光滑的地上我摩擦。月光下，我看到自己的身影。
All right.
Well, if you ever needed any proof of his mastery, it's probably this.
Right.
to take that song and make it into this.
Wow. We talk about Hua we talked about his overall artistic skill sets, genius, and whatever adjectives you want to throw at it or description. It's not any one thing. It's not his vocal tone. It's not his range. It's not his piano skills. It's not his flute playing skills, which we just recently discovered during our Sunday shorts. It's not any one of those things. It is his ability to take all of these ingredients and create the most magical gift from that. And I mean, that's, and as you said, that's proof. To take this, I mean, the original, I pride myself in finding relative positive things in anything we listen to. I'm struggling a little bit today. But Hua found it, and he brought it. Real. He brought it to life. He watered the seeds there and just turned it into this, really a great piece of music.
The thing that strikes me about this, I agree with everything you said about his artistry. The craftsmanship as a songwriter is really quite apparent here, because it's for somebody that is as artistic driven as he is, and I've known people that are a little bit more artsy as musicians or even visual artists too, and they're so artsy. It's just like they have no schedule. They wear
that's just
weird, and it's just like there's no work ethic. Yeah. They just kind of do whatever they feel, and they're just like, then they're very cool. Like I envy that, but they're not as structured and disciplined sometimes.
Right.
That type of personality. With him, he's got all that. I mean, he expresses himself in such great ways, in such free ways, but he's also a technician, and he knows what he's doing in terms of the craft of writing a song. And to take something like that and to structure it, basically put some structure to it, put some rhythm to it, just give it a flow, give it a melody that's like, that pops and is hooky. That's left brain. It's more than just the right brain stuff.
That's Martian brain.
Yeah, but that's like more of the analytical. Okay,
for sure.
What can we do with this, as opposed to just I'm an artist expressing myself, which I love too, and he's got both.
He's balanced. Yeah, he's very balanced in that sense. Just the way his mind works musically and just personality-wise, I think, definitely comes through in this piece. All right, let's keep going here.
有时很近，感到一种力量驱使我的脚步。用滑板鞋天黑都不怕啊！用滑板鞋天黑都不怕。这是我生命中美好的时刻，为完成我最喜欢的舞蹈，在这美丽的月光下，在这美丽的街道上，我告诉自己这是真的，这不是梦。我告诉自己这是真的，这不是梦。摩擦摩擦摩擦摩，在这光滑地上，摩擦在这光滑地上，摩擦在这光滑地上。一步两步摩擦，一步一步似魔鬼的步伐，在这光滑的地上我摩擦。一步两步摩擦。一步一步似魔鬼的步伐，在这光滑的地上我摩擦。一步两步我摩擦，一步一步似魔鬼的步伐，在这光滑的地上我摩擦。
I see.
Yeah.
Not the drink.
I love it when he layers melodies and raps.
Nice.
Wow.
This
Just
instrumental
beautiful.
hook there.
Beautiful. I mean, he wove hooks into what was in a, I like how Francesca put it, unconventional and unique phrasing and structure with the original. And yeah, it shows his musical genius in there too. Because it doesn't feel like he salvaged something. Like, this sounds like a great song, and you just would not know where it came from if it wasn't presented to the world in that way.
Yeah. I mean, the phrase "you can only shine a turd so much," you know, I mean, maybe that's limited. Because that turd shone. It's I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know.
We're gonna move on.
It's one of those moments where something comes to my brain and I'm like, should I say it or should I not? And I'm just like, just say it.
Let's
just say it.
maybe just one layer of filter. Just
No,
one
if
filter.
anything, Voila has inspired me to express myself.
Okay.
To the fullest. So,
Embrace thyself.
yes.
All right, we have, let's see, we've got one more to go today, Bomb Squad. But before we do, you froze. We made it so far without freezing.
Yeah. All right. We got some coffees too.
Yes, please.
Okay, Jeannie Fong bought 3 copies. Thank you, Jeannie. And she says he has so many catchy songs. Yes, he does. Art
Thank you,
Noxon.
Jeannie.
Oh God, what did Art say? There is no truth to the rumor that my skateboard shoes is about Richard's footwear choices, but I wish it were. Yeah, Richard was not a skateboarder per se.
I owned a skateboard for
Did you really?
Yeah, for many days one summer.
I tried skateboarding once, and I ended up being in the air, 5 feet in the air, horizontal, and then crashing down. Still.
And you were done.
And that was it for me.
Yeah.
And then Johnny Ho bought another coffee. Bought a great effort to show the original.
Thank you.
Yeah,
very
I'm glad
much.
you showed that too.
Thank you guys for the support. Well, I mean, it definitely supports Hua's journey, and then take it to another level. Then he included it into his Sunrise concert. I mean, that's just part of, so obviously it shows his love for it, and he's proud of his work there too, which he should be, or in the very least, the level that it was embraced by his fan base, and so he knew to put it in there. So, all right. Bomb Squad, this is from his first album. It says right here, Quasimodo's Gift. That's the name of his album? Quasimodo's Gift? Does his
awesome.
level of coolness ever, does it know no bounds?
What was that Disney movie? It was the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah. Quasimodo.
Love that soundtrack.
Yes. All right, here we go. I mean, that
What is
riff,
it about?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh no, what is it about the combination of like a rock track with the children choir's voice that just makes it more sinister sounding? It's like Pink Floyd's "We Don't Need No Education." You know, like there's just something a little bit more unsettling about it, which is really cool. But I mean, yeah, combination Pink Floyd. You got some Metallica moments with the harmonized guitar parts. You got
Killer
some No
riff.
Doubt. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, really, really cool.
And you guys are pointing out in the chat, obviously, his energy is just unmatched.
Yeah, where are
Like
we in
this-
the concert, by the way? How many hours in?
We're
Is this-
we're on 3 hours
Yeah,
into just this, but well, we started off with kind of like a pre-recording, so
Still,
2
no
hours
break
and
though,
40
right?
minutes, whatever.
he
No,
hasn't
he's constant.
taken a break. Yeah,
But that's not even the impressive part. That's a little more of it's a long time. It's impressive for most artists to go towards 3 hours in a single set. But he did 2 days from afternoon to evening of like the acoustic sets and things like that. So he's been performing leading up to this. And this started at, what was it, 4 in the morning? Something
Yeah.
on top of that? It's just
which your
just
system is
living
totally out
off
of whack.
adrenaline, and it just I wouldn't even know which. I'd be just walking off the stage, sleep singing
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah, no, I mean your voice is so it's so sensitive to so many things. It's annoying being a singer.
Right?
I mean, shout out to all the singers out there and the ones that are doing it at that level, because it's not easy to maintain your voice and to do it in
3 a.m.
just the most ridiculous extreme circumstances in front of thousands of people where your adrenaline's going and everything that you need to be a good singer is everything's against you. It's just
Right.
your body's like fighting the adrenaline and the nerves, and it's like your response when that happens is your throat tightens up, you get dry. Oh, what's my point here? I don't remember.
I don't know. I started doing something else. Continue.
I don't remember what I was trying to say. I don't remember.
How's it going? All right. So I feel like you wrapped up whatever it is that you think you were going to say.
Wrapped up something. I don't know.
So we have time, because this isn't an hour podcast. I don't want to go into the next song in the sunrise, because I want to make sure we've got enough to react to next week. This is our final episode for this mini series, starting off with "I Don't Care." You guys were saying earlier, I just did a quick search. Let's check out Flight Mode, Airplane Mode, the music video you guys said was hysterical. Let's watch that.
Oh, I was talking about. I remembered.
Were you
So,
listening
just-
to me now?
I heard you vaguely. No, just the fact that at this time of the day, I mean, it's just like your whole body's out of whack, especially as a singer. When you're starting at 4 a.m., I mean, you're just like, your voice is not going to respond in the same way that it would
No,
at
it will
like
not.
2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So he's overcoming all that stuff, and just the overall energy, is just, it's great. So that was it.
This is
Wrap
great.
that up.
There's a running joke that he has the most steps in after the concert.
Right.
I'm sure. Oh. All right, so we're circling back to Flight Mode. It's called Airplane Mode Official Music Video. Do I have the right one, guys? I think I do. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I love that riff on the guitar. It sounds super cool.
Yes, it does.
All right, here we go.
烦恼不尽走，丢去这里。Oh, let me go, let me go.
Wait, sorry, one second. I don't know why we can't. I'm not getting the whole video in this. 1 second. Oh, because the other one we were watching was in widescreen. I just want to make sure the. I want to make sure that we can see the subtitles. All right. Seeing Office Hua looks so wrong. Putting him in a cubicle is just that imagery is just so not him in any way, shape, or form.
What is that instrument?
Synth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The delay on it. It's a cool choice.
Oh, it's really well done.
加班到白头，躺平遥遥无期，PPT 写奏，没人当歌手，千篇一律高手，寂寞即使不惑，全都白扯。交际风雨中，浓睡不消，啤酒周报没尽头，魔芋般永久，职场是依旧，长孤僻3天2夜熬鹰追剧。
I just had so much fun putting this together. His eyes were open. I thought he was dead.
You know,
That's fun.
it begs the question, would this have been Hua if he didn't do that fateful talent show, or the show at college where he did Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You? You never
Right?
did that show.
It's part of your
This could've-
journey, right?
I still
Oh.
love that. I think it's crazy that that's where he started. And
The evolution.
to playing where,
It's
doing what he's doing.
inspiring. I think it's inspiring for other artists to kind of, because you feel like I have this conversation with singers all week long in my regular lessons of, trying to discover their identity of like, well, who am I as an artist? I sound like that one, or I want to sound like this, and not embracing themselves. That's the biggest part of discovering who you are as a singer, is embracing a variety of choices that come together to create you as a unique individual. And it's
Yeah.
a scary thing to put that out into the world and,
It
and
is.
get response and to be nurtured from that.
And it's a lot of trial and error. It's like all of your
Yeah.
favorite artists, they didn't just like decide one day that they're going to do this, and then they found their thing. They found their
It's not an
their
overnight thing.
sound or their vibe or their form of expression. It usually takes years. So it's,
Yeah.
I love that story.
Yes. That was awesome. Coffees, please.
Okay. Yes. Marilyn bought 5 coffees. We will miss these Thursday reactions with you all. So we're gonna miss them too.
I can't help but I'm just gonna. Normally I would discuss this with Johnny or Bridget in advance, but I have an idea. The idea is, first of all, I love being in control of the button to put Johnny completely off screen at will.
I like doing nothing.
I'm abusing my power, but it works in this dynamic. I'm thinking we need to do this again. I know he's got more concerts this year, obviously. I don't know if I don't think he's doing Bird's Nest, but he's doing something else that's coming out later this year. We have to do something like this again, a mini-series with Hua. I mean, this is just so much fun. So maybe something later this year after a new concert that he does, get to see what's going on.
Well, you're lucky that I just so happen to agree with you. So
All right.
yeah. And also Latte Lover bought us 5 coffees and a quote, because she is the queen of references. Every day that does not take flight is a waste of time. End quote. Thanks for this reaction. I don't know what that's
Yes.
from.
It's well, I think she's referring to the film, the music video we just saw. It's like the dreaming, the flight mode.
Right, but I don't know what that's from, because it's usually from something that it's quoted. What is that? What's the origin of that saying?
I got nothing on that one. Francesca
Okay.
says, "Did my coffee go through? Did you miss hers?"
No, I just purposely didn't thank her. No, just kidding. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see it. Sorry, Francesca. Yeah, she bought 2 coffees for your afternoon tea service. That's right, my tea. Thanks for spreading the positivity. Love it. Thanks, Francesca, as always.
Thank
We
you,
love
Francesca. Yeah, that quote was from the music video, so she was on it. She's quoting right from what we just watched.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I guess that would make sense.
It would. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us today. Even Francesca.
Unsubscribed.
Thank you, everyone, to all of our incredible Throwing members and our fellow Martians for hanging out with us today. We will be back next week for our final installment of this mini series. And we hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week, and an amazing life. I've been saying that often lately at the end of these, and it feels right to say. It feels good. And John, back with more. Should
I just
show
closed out of the
Superboy
Oh.
2013 audition. Oh, maybe we can look at that. Brigitte, if you could find another link to put in the spreadsheet for me to ignore, that would be fantastic. Thank you, everyone. We love you guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.